Okay, so here I am at code.org, and I'm in my dashboard. And some of you have been coding for a few days, and you've actually made some cool stuff, especially with the sticker art that in a lot of cases uses loops. So I'll start out with my 6th grade course here. Period 4 happens to be one of my 6th grade classes. And if you in 6th grade, you should be in the 2017 version. And don't worry, 8th and 7th graders, I'll get to you in a minute. Let's see. So for you guys, it would be under lesson 6, loops and artists. Okay. And somewhere around, let's see, activity 15 or 16. And you can certainly do it sooner. But yeah, I think what happens is starting around 8 or 9, you keep on adding to this project. But if you get to lesson 16, or activity 16, I'm sorry, it's a lesson 6, loops and artists, and I'm on step 16 over here. And you can see I have all sorts of code, and if I run my code, you can see it drew this awesome sticker. Here, I'll slow it down a little bit and reset it. You can see it's kind of drawing the rocket and the line and the vampire bat and doing all this craziness. I can speed it up until it's done. Now that's just something that's so cool and awesome. I want you to share your project with me as a student. So up here at the top, you might not have noticed there's a share button. You click on that and it gives you a link. Click the link. And when it's highlighted like that, Control C. And that you should be able to turn in a Google Classroom. So you would go to the assignment, and let's see, I thought I just had my Google Classroom open here. It looks a little different for me because I'm a teacher instead of a kid. So, well, no, that's not the right class. Come on, you. Period 4. There we go. Under classwork, you got a thing under code.org, code.org unit. And down here, if you click View Assignment, you should be able to hand it in. And you're going to, where it says Add or Create in the top corner there, you're going to add a link. And the link you just copied up here, where you click the Share button, this link, you're just going to paste that link in there, submit the assignment, and that way I'm going to get to see all sorts of cool different designs that my students made. Okay? So that was for lesson 6. That's my 6th graders. Let's go to the 2018 course for my 7th graders. Let's see, that's a period 2 is a 7th grade class for me. And in their course, they want to go to lesson number 9. This is for my 7th graders, lesson 9, sticker art with loops. And I would say somewhere around activity 7. And once again, if you hit run, yeah, my code's all gone, but I had code at one point. You can see this. You would click share, copy that. Once again, go into Google Classroom, and under the code.org activity, go ahead and submit that as a link. So that's lesson 9, activity 7. And I suppose you could go and do it for one of the other activities a little bit further along. You could do 9 or something like that. But somewhere in there, I want my 7th graders to do that. And then, of course, my last but not least, 8th graders. My period 6 class. Oh, no, I wanted to do that. Darn it. There we go. Now let's see, in the 2020 course, which up here, you can see I'm in 2020 course that my 8th graders are doing. Lesson number 7, sticker art with loops. And we want to do activity 11, which is basically the last one that would allow you to share. I'll run that. Okay, yippee, I made a square. But I think you would make something a lot more interesting than that. And here is your share button. Okay, so it's all basically the same. Copy that and paste that. But for my 8th graders, it's lesson 7, activity 11. Okay, sticker art with loops, number 11. That's if you're in the 2020 course. Okay, and you other folks should be all set. And you know, it doesn't have to be pretty, it doesn't have to be perfect, but it's just kind of evidence that you've been coding and something I can show as proof that you've been doing work. All right. If you have any questions, you can always ask your teacher, but I think you should be able to turn in an assignment through Google Classroom by this point in the year. And again, you're adding a link, not creating something, and you're copying that link from up here where it says share. All right. Do that and you'll be in great shape. You can keep coding. Thanks.